Hi, this is Leila Torres from origamispirit.com. We are going to be folding my interpretation of David Martinez's star. Stay tuned at the end for a nice puffy variation. To make the star, we need a pentagon, a paper of 5 sides. If you know how to cut a pentagon, you can skip to minute 3:13. Fold the square in half, border to border. We have to make sure to match both edges very well. Now we bring this edge to match this folded edge, and we are going to press right in the middle here. So we make a short mark, and now we're going to bring this edge over to this edge, both layers, and do the same. Mark in the center. Where those two folds intersect on this point, we are going to bring this corner to that point. Once the point is there, we set the crease. We bring this border to align this border, making a fold about here, which is bisecting this angle. Now we bring this border to match this one. The line where these two borders meet will become a mountain fold. We fold this flap to the back. And creating the fold right there. So we are going to cut all the layers along here. I use a ruler and a knife to cut through. We open the paper and have a perfect pentagon. To make a start of this size, I began with a piece of paper 9.5 by 9.5 inches or 24 by 24 centimeters. We get a pentagon that is about 6 inches to the side or 15 centimeters. If we have dual color paper, like in this case, to get the color star, we are going to begin on the white side. We begin by bringing each corner to the center and create a line between these two folds. Repeat on the other 4 corners. Now we turn the paper over, and each one of these folds we're going to pinch and bring it to the center so that the central line matches the central point of the pentagon. We hold it in there, and we are going to create a fold. Notice this. We are going to create a fold that goes between the two existing folds. We are going to repeat and create an inner pentagon. Now we are going to focus on the outer pentagon, and on each corner, the line or the fold that extends from that corner, we will reinforce each one of those as a mountain fold. Now we reinforce the pentagon as well. And we're going to pinch together the two sides of each flap to start collapsing it. As an option, if we want to add a hint of color, we can add a little piece of paper of a contrasting color at this point before collapsing. We can cut exact pentagon by placing the color we want underneath, and then we are going to trace. I use a pen that has no ink, and I mark the points of the pentagon so that they score underneath, and connect those points lightly by hand. No need to use any rulers. If we are planning to make several stars, we can stack them together and cut them all at once. Now we proceed to collapse by holding each one of these flaps together and pushing towards the center. So we have this pentagonal base and these flaps. We are going to collapse each one of these flaps to one side and the other as well. So first we start to the left in this case. Make sure that this border aligns with this. Now we fold the flaps to the opposite side. Now we have a fold on each side of this flap. Our next move is bringing this edge to align with this existing fold. We repeat. We unfold. So we turn these flaps, and that same fold we want to reinforce to the other side as well. Now we are going to create a fold that bisects this angle and brings this border to this one. We open, and following the same fold, we are going to fold to the other side as well. So we fold back and forth. We repeat on the other 4 sides. Now we're going to lift each one of those flaps again, and we are going to open them and flatten. Now we can open here this packet, insert our finger, and on the opposite side here there is another packet. We insert our other index finger and open carefully and flatten. We repeat with the other 4 flaps. Now we have these flaps. We are going to bring this raw edge to align with the central line. Same here. And we repeat all around. Now we open each one of those flaps and inside reverse, following the folds that we just made. We turn the paper over. We are going to bring this edge and this edge to this center line. Notice that we are going to have to work a little bit underneath this packet to make the fold. It just goes inside a little bit. We repeat here. We are creating one of the points of the star. And we are going to repeat with the other flaps. Once we finish creating these points, we turn it over and we are going to proceed to push in this area a little bit and shape the star so that we create this nice three-dimensional quality. So we make sure that the flap we are working on is all above the others, and then very carefully we are going to lift a little bit and push in this area. This triangle, and we can go all the way to close it, just to reinforce the folds in that shape. And then we go around and repeat with the others as well. Now we can hold it from these corners and pull a little bit to let the color from the underneath come through. For a nice three-dimensional puffy effect, we can join together two stars back to back. We have to fold 2 stars, turn them over, apply some glue to their back, join them together, pin them while they dry, and here we have our puffy star. I invite you to subscribe to Origami Spirit YouTube channel and receive alerts for more origami video tutorials. Thank you. This is Leila Torres.